Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here.
Havertz.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rice. Trossard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Havertz. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Rice.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's picked his way through.
Gross.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it. Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 29.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Martinelli! Now, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's a great ball here. Odegaard touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Little pass back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
He's gone for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Trossard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Girassi. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Good driving run. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Now it's Girassi. Adeyemi. And he's worked it through. And he was quick to react. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. We look back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Decent chance!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Girassi.
And they win it back again.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now there's a fine ball. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Strokes it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Girassi. Trossard.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Excellent chap. Back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
179.
Saliba. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's in plenty of space here. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance!
Take off from here.
Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Can he get it through? Trossard. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, no joy this time. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Trossard. Now it's Havertz.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Now it's Girassi.
And he's running through.
Adeyemi. And he shoots!
It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites.
Real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got...
Chance to shoot!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Real chance here.
Big chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Rice is there, and he can get that clear. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
And we are already back underway.
Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Ødegaard opts to play it back. Adeyemi. And it's Ødegaard looking to play him in.
That's very neat. Shapes to shoot!
They want to be quick to recover this.
He's going for goal!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard looking for options for movement, and the through ball, and he's away. Girassi. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
With the owner of a blue car
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Odegaard. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. And it's Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Havertz.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Driving through the middle.
Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Trossard fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Rice. Rice stood his ground strongly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Great, he's had a shot!
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Havertz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
And that will be it. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Havertz! That's got him rattled.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Havertz, he's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Rice with the short one. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber spots it and intercepts. And here's Havertz, Ødegaard. Havertz. Oh, well played. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Girassi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bout of passing here, really decent chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance! Sensational by Havertz! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Martinelli. Martinelli. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Havertz. And here's Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Nice control. Oh, super ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now Trossard. Now it's Havertz. Trossard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Look at the space here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult.
Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? He is just caressing the ball. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. In for the pieces. That's a throw. Girassi, Adeyemi, he's got away. Trossard, Martinelli. Martinelli charging forward, the ball at his feet. Girassi.
Could move up a gear here. And it's half-time here.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal
Everyone,
really
please
should
welcome
be
the two
thinking
sides.
about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
That's tidy.
Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rice plays it short.
Oh, that's neat. Lovely bit of skill.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
He's gone for goal! Arsenal get their 4th corner.
They've played it short. Real chance!
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
It could be in here.
Real goes for a shot!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
He's had a shot!
He's got a goal! Right back in the game!
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gabriel makes the interception. Havertz. Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rice goes short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish!
Another big chance that gets away. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Plays a sharp little ball here. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! Trossard now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Havertz. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Driving on and making good progress.
Delivers with... And the shot! Really well taken goal.
And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this poses a very interesting...
Oh, smashing header!
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Adeyemi threads one in. Gross. He's picked his way through. Gross showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Havertz. Trossard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely, now then. Thinks about the shot. Oh, such a clever touch. It's Rice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Girassi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Quality ball. And the number on the board is 3. Well timed, excellent interception. Havertz goes looking wide. Has a look and place it forward. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. Gross, that's a sharp pass. Great vision, good ball, good take. Ødegaard, Havertz, now it's Trossard, for Martinelli, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back. Passing nice and neat. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schüller. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Girassi. Good effort from distance. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I'd like to draw your
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
on our shuttle bus service.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress. And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here. Timber.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Odegaard. Rice. To Martinelli. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Havertz touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going for goal! And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. He's having a go! That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Sabitzer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. A real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Girassi, and he's running through. He's on it, can he get away? They're urging him to shoot. Gets into some space. Looks up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saliba. Havertz. Trossard. Trossard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Trossard certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Now it's Girassi. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ryerson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Girassi. He's shifting through the gears here. Back into the middle, and he was alert to it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martinelli.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gross. Schüller. Adeyemi. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Martinelli, and he's intervened well there. And he's in on goal, takes a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal are... There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Martinelli. Schuller kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sabitzer. Now it's Girassi.
Calculation, no more, no less.
He has a look up. Sabitzer receives it in a wide position. Gabriel clears it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Martinelli. Gross. Could move up a gear here. Now this could be a chance. He's free, he has got space. Girassi. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Girassi totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gabriel.
The attendance for this match
That is one way to stop him.
332.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Havertz. Steaming on goalwards. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Shot a goal! Chance again? No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Havertz. He's beaten the last man. And the finish! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That could spell trouble. Great vision. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played into space. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ødegaard. Havertz. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Now it's Girassi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Girassi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely intercepted. Gross. Now it's Girassi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ødegaard. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Now, can they get it back?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Martinelli. Chooses to go back. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.